Launcher. Go back. No shoot. Me go. No shoot go back here. That people where they shoot go back to, no one see him again. We enter. Oh, one time. Go to dance. You don't move the hands. You go now with the hands. Go now direct the hands.
All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back updates and information as it is hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you'll be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper as it is hot. May 30th trial, Britain can't criminalize us. Biafra struggle through Simon Ekpa, IPOB. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, on Tuesday said the British government and her foreign conspirators cannot criminalize it, using self-acclaimed Biafra Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. IPOB insisted that the legitimacy of Biafra's self-determination movement cannot be sabotaged by the British government and its foreign collaborators. Powerful, the spokesman of IPOB, was reacting to the decision of Finland government to fix May 30th for Ekpa's terrorism trial. Powerful noticed that the date was a mockery of the pains of an attempt to distort history and cause distraction from the ongoing prosecution of its leader, Nnamdi Kanu. The statement by Powerful reads, IPOB, under the command and leadership of our indomitable leader, Nnamdi Kanu, wishes to alert the world to the largest, desperate, and dishonorable attempt by the British establishment, working hand in glove with their Janjaweed puppets in the Nigerian state, to criminalize and sabotage the legitimate Biafra self-determination movement. We condemn in the strongest terms the decision of the Finnish authorities, undoubtedly influenced by the British Foreign Office, to schedule the trial of Simon Ekpa on May 30th, a sacred day for Biafrans, when we honor the memory of our 5 million martyrs murdered during the genocidal war against our people. This provocative timing is not a coincidence. It is a carefully calculated insult designed to mock our pain, distort our history, and distract from the continued illegal detention and persecution of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Let it be made unequivocally clear, Simon Ekpa is not a member of IPOB. He has been publicly disowned by Nnamdi Kanu himself. During his court appearance in Finland, Ekpa described himself as a content creator, not a freedom fighter, not a representative of IPOB, and certainly not a defender of Biafra cause. Any attempt of foreign or Nigerian media to link his action to IPOB is fraudulent, lazy, and malicious. We know who is behind this drama. It is the same British establishment that supervised the slaughter of 5 million Biafrans and the abduction and extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in violation of international law. It is the same British government that remains defensively silent on the daily atrocities committed by Fulani terrorists across Nigeria. If Britain invested even a fraction of the energy it uses to fight IPOB into stopping Fulani terrorism, Nigeria would not be a slaughterhouse today. Britain's obsession with IPOB and the Biafra cause is not only hypocritical, it is dangerous. It emboldens genocidal actors in Nigeria, fuels instability, and makes a peaceful resolution to Nigeria's deep-rooted crises ever more difficult. Instead of addressing the root causes of disintegration, mass poverty, systematic injustice, and ethnic demolition, Britain and her Finnish surrogates want to put the blame on IPOB, the only peaceful and disciplined mass movement in the whole of Africa. We remind the world that IPOB is not a terrorist organization. We do not engage in armed struggle. We are guided by international law and the right to self-determination as enshrined in African Charter and United Nations Charter. Any attempt to associate us with the actions of an individual who has no link with our movement is political fraud and will be resisted. As we prepare to mark Biafra Heroes Day on May 30, 2025, we urge all Biafrans and lovers of freedom around the world to remain focused. The enemies of our struggle are trying to provoke us. They want to rewrite our history. They will fail. Biafra is a divine project. No force on earth can stop it. All right, this is coming from Emma Powerful, the spokesperson for the indigenous people of Biafra, as the British government has determined to schedule Mazi Simon Ekpa's court appearance to be on the month of May 30th, which is supposed to be a day for the commemoration of the heroes of Biafra who lost their life in the struggle of freedom in 1967 to 1970 that claimed the life of about 3 million plus people in the Biafra land. All right, on what Emma Powerful said, I think there are some biases there because Mazi Simon Ekpa is also one of the people who are fighting to make sure that this struggle becomes a reality, and him being in detention today is as a result of him being part of the struggle. It seems as if the struggle has determined to swallow everybody that comes up through the hands of its enemies. The enemies of Biafrans have not rested because they know the havoc and what Biafra holds in the world calendar. If Biafra happens to come today, there will be a big shift in the world calendar. There will be a big shift in the world program. There will be a big turnaround because Ndi Igbo are different kind of people. Not just Ndi Igbo, every Biafran, stretching to Igala, stretching to Delta State, stretching to some part of Benue, stretching to some part of these places. These are great people. Go to Benue there, you find out how fertile the land is. Come to Biafra, come to Igbo land, you find out how industrious Ndi Igbo are. You go to the Delta part, you find out how productive the waterways are, the mineral resources and the rest of them, and you find out that these people will not allow what is called Biafra to see the light of the sun, except Chukwuka Biama, stamps it that today Biafra will come because everybody, both the white, the black, the Nook, the Dick and Harry, knows that Biafra is the hope of a new world. Biafra is the hope of a new nation for Africa and for the world at large, because anything that starts with an Igbo man must get to the whole world. All right, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And if this is your first time of joining us, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment, share. Thank you for listening. God bless you.